test. I think I'm gonna leave the lights off. The picture's much clearer and prettier without the lights shining on it today. Y'all come on in. Just making it in the door. Been held hostage at the schoolhouse. Yeah, they hold you hostage down there too. You think you finna get off at the right time. All of a sudden, news break. It's 10. Can y'all go over to the junior high and do an evacuation over there? Yeah, we can, but you didn't ask us if we wanted to. It's up to you, Miss Diane, whatever you want to do. It ain't compulsory, but we are off on Friday, and you only get paid 7 hours when you're not there. So, yeah, let's go make this overtime. That's the way I looked at it. I mean, the bus only holds 14 children. That's the max you're going to have that's going to come on. It's only going to take maybe 15, 20 minutes, but you're going to sit there an hour and a half until everybody else gets finished. So why not? Hey, my little sugar wiggles, what's going on? So today, I was trying to think, what could we talk about when I was coming home? And it occurred to me that Miss Audrey had sent me the Obama speech last night. And I watched it and I fell asleep right after it was over. So me and the phone went to bed together last night. Got up about 3 to use the bathroom, put it on the charger so I could have some charge for this morning. Okay, so we're going to discuss that. And what I want from y'all is y'all's opinion of what did you think about his speech? Was it factual? Did you fact check it? Was he a good spokesperson for, I told you about calling me when I'm on my lives now. Was he a good spokesperson for Kamala? Your thoughts, your feelings. Did he? We're going to touch on him too. We ain't talked about him in a few days. Do you feel like they're doing the right thing by keeping him locked up until his trial date? Or should he be a free man to go home under house arrest and put up his $50 million bond and be free? Trump? Is he even credible enough to run for president of the United States with his track record? That's what we're going to talk about over here today. Your opinions, your feelings, how you think about that. You know, we all got our thoughts about every little thing. We got our opinions. We judgmental people, even though we shouldn't be. But we are. So chime in on that in the comments and let me know how you feel about it. Let me go back up to the stop. Baby, I done hit so many stop signs already this morning until I'm talking about the stop. To the top. That's where I'm trying to go. Hey, Miss Joy, how you doing? Elena's up in the building. Hey, sugar. Bama, what it do? What it do? They say they don't like you for that, but I think that's your slogan. That's your handle. Do you. Okay? Good morning to you. Miss Jean all the way from the UK is up in the building today. You didn't see it? Just listen in then. And I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on it. And somebody going to come up in here that saw it. Now, I know Miss Audrey saw it because she sent it to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen it because I was on live last night when it was going on. Somebody came into my chat and said, Ms.V, I'm watching you and I'm watching President Obama also. And then in the meantime, Miss Audrey caught it. And then she sent the replay to me. So I was looking at it on my phone last night. And I told you, me and the phone fell asleep together last night. Hey, What's up, Brittany? How you doing this morning, sugar? Blessings and peace to you. Keep him locked up. Okay, so Bama is right there on the ditty this morning. She said, keep him locked up. So Bama, I'm assuming from what you just said, that you don't trust that this man, if they let him out and let him go home, that he gonna do the right thing. that he gonna pick up that phone and he gonna call some of them people that he know he done did some mess to, and he gonna tell them what he want them to do, and he gonna threaten them, he gonna bribe them, and he gonna give them some money to shut up, and he gonna try to twist the case and turn the case to make it be what he want to be. Okay, ain't no right and ain't no wrong. It's your opinion. I asked for it, so I got to accept it. So moderators gonna be taking folks out for their opinions. Take them out when they disrespectful to me or someone in the chat. That's how it's going down today. Did you find your other phone? And did. It was on the bus. Remember I had a midday run with Rosalind? And I told y'all when it all was said and done last night, when I figured out I had it inside when I first went back in to clock out and to clock back in for my evening run. So it had to be on a bus. So I got up a little bit earlier this morning and drove into the bus yard, went and got on her bus. There was the phone on the seat right behind her. Luckily, nobody sits in that seat right behind her. She has her blanket and her headrest and all the stuff she needs as a bus driver. It's on that seat, and that's where I always sit when I'm on her bus, because the midday run, she only has 2 little boys that she has to pick up and transfer them to another city. They go to not San Leon. Yes, it is San Leon. Is that right? Yeah. And then she has come back to Dickinson. So those 2 sit on the same seat right across from me. So her evening run doesn't sit on that seat either, because like I say, she doesn't move her things. There's no place to put your stuff. So she uses that first seat as her little baggage compartment. But I did, Miss Joy. Does it need to be charged up? Probably. It does. But in the meantime, I'm going to turn it on too. Because, you know, the one phone is subject to go out on me. They both are getting to be old and raggedy. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Since you done said something about this phone. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses, sugar. I'm coming. I told y'all now I'm old. You can't be rushing old folks. They get all confused and out of whack when you're rushing them. Well, I'm getting there. When you're rushing them. Okay. It's on. All right. Let's see. Where am I? Okay. Yes, Miss Jean, I found my phone. Trump, forget about it. Okay, so Bama already stated her opinion over here. She feels that Trump is just wasting his time at this point. He could actually pull out the race. Well, Tangela, who's a content creator, was in here yesterday. And she is working for Kamala in Florida. She's into that political arena big time, okay? So if you want to know something about politics and all that, go over and subscribe and listen to Tangela Sears. Very good commentator, okay? But she was in the chat yesterday and she says it's neck to neck. But now somebody also came in yesterday and said that there was some ballots being burned out here. Now, I don't know. I ain't had time to research that and find out what city and what state that happened in. But how can we ever have a fair election if you got ballots being burned? I don't care if they for him or for her. You never gonna get the right vote, is what I'm saying. Are these people gonna be able to vote again? Do they even know who the people were if they never were put into the machine? This stuff is too crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this. First of all, you cannot steal an election. Now, we found that out the last time. When you kept counting votes over and over, wasting taxpayers' dollars, paying people overtime, maybe double time, and it still wasn't true. But it's still in your head that he took the presidential election from you. I can't roll with people like that. So, okay, Bama, we'll go with it. Good morning, Miss Sharon. How you doing? Chill time. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. You already laughing your ass off? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. I guarantee you somebody gonna say something gonna make me pass out before it's over with. All righty. Good morning, Miss Jackie Johnson. Thank you for coming in, Miss Jackie Martin, for me this morning. Okay. Pray, align, Kadarsa. Jesus loves you, and he loves you too. He loves all of us. Thank you. All right. Hi, Ms.V, and all the lovely ladies and the handsome men in the building, says Miss Audrey. Miss Audrey, I'm glad you in here, and thank you so much for coming in, moderating for me today, and also sending me Obama's speech last night. I thought he was awesome. This is my opinion. I thought he was very, very presidential. Even though he came out casually dressed, it kind of looked like he either had on slacks or maybe blue jeans. I'm not sure, but he had his shirt on and he had it rolled up, not the presidential look we used to seeing. And he was just down to earth with the people. And what I saw, everything he said about what he did when he was in office, I had already told y'all. He left that office and handed Trump a playbook. Trump chose not to look at the playbook or throw it in the trash. I don't know what he did with it. So millions of people died, at least 100,000 plus a day. And that went on for a very long time. So we all lost a lot of loved ones because of that. But people are so quick to forget. I can't forget that. Because I told you, my husband was in a car wreck at the time, go into work. And went into the hospitals, and they did not have the right protocols in the hospital. And he passed of COVID in the hospital. He contracted it there. He lasted for, I want to say 6 days. And on the 7th, it was over. Yeah, so I ain't that quick to forget because I'm a single woman today because of that, okay? Now, he also told the people that the economy was good when he was in office. Nobody was complaining when he left office about gas prices being high. Nobody was complaining when he was in office about food being out of control. Everybody was going back to work. We had an Ebola crisis when he was in office. I was in Maryland at the time that happened. He got it under control. We didn't lose no 100 million people a day. We didn't have no pandemic that came in during his time, but he had been warned that it could possibly happen. 3 years later, after he left office, he left the playbook, what to do, dot, and all of a sudden, the man said it wasn't. But you voting for him. He said take some Clorox and shoot up with it. He trying to kill you. As if enough people hadn't died on his watch. I see. I'm done. But y'all don't remember none of that, do you? Okay. Vote for him. Vote for him then. Okay. What's up? Take that T-Move wig off your pissy. Whoa! No. Nisa Pooh is up in the building today, y'all. What's up, Kendra? You on your break? Let me give me a little water. Y'all know I'm suffering with everything. I got a little tea in one cup. I keep printing plenty of beverages these days. This the water, okay? This the tea. Over here. All right. And I need to take one of these immunities. Because them kids on that snotting and sneezing and going on. We got a spray on now that I spray behind each one of them coming in and out. It's supposed to cut back on the flu virus and all these airborne viruses we got out there. The COVID, all of that. We'll see. So far, they're sneezing and snotting. I was like, Ms.V, keep it cold in here. In the hospitals, they keep it cold because it cut back on infection and spreading stuff around in the hospital. That's why it's so cold off around. So keep it cold on the bus. Bring y'all a jacket, bring y'all a sweater, ask me for a blanket. I don't care what you do. And I just ordered some more tissues for the bus because I'm using a big box a day. Fooling with them. Elaine, I didn't see it, Ms.V. brother-in-law is in the hospital on a ventilator. Oh, Elaine, I'm sorry to hear that. Had a massive heart attack. Prayers, please. You got him. Please throw up some prayer hands for Elaine's brother-in-law who's in the hospital on a ventilator, who had a massive heart attack. I just pray that everything works out for you and your family, Elaine. That's a silent killer, that heart attack. A lot of people don't even see it coming because it comes up like indigestion. I would work with a guy out at Amico who actually used to say all the time, and that's why it's very careful. Be careful what you say and what you spit out into the universe. He always used to say, we ate together every day. His name was Jerry. Rest his soul, he's moved on. But Jerry used to sit there every day and say, he was from West Texas, so he had a heavy accent. Ah, God, I think I'm going to just probably fall dead out here one day. I don't know when I'm going to be able to work. And I don't know how long I'm going to be able to work, but I'll probably just fall dead out here. Now, Jerry, stop saying that. You don't know what God got for you. I'll be damned. If one day I'm coming down the hall because they had moved me to the stockroom ordering supplies for the lab. I was no longer an analyst at that time. And I heard the alarms go off in the hall. So I know somebody's down. Paramedics are coming. Life flight has been called. It was Jerry, standing there injecting his machine with a chemical, doing his work, and fell dead right there. Be careful what you put out here in this universe, okay? They tried to revive him. Never could. Jerry was gone. He never made it to retirement. I think he was like 58 years old. He was trying to make it to 62. And he was going to call it quits because it was just him. He had no wife. His children were grown. Be careful with that. Gene Hurst say you thought it was fantastic. I did too. He spoke the truth. I can tell you that. Ain't nobody fact checked him and said he lied. Take that Timu wig off, Pissy. Thank you, baby. Let me heart that. Ooh, you're going to make my children some happy little campers. They had a birthday party yesterday, y'all. And they got cupcakes, popcorn, and potato chips. Because each one of them's taste bud is different. And they big on textures. They don't like the mushy texture on the tongue. And they don't like the rough texture on the tongue. And it takes you a little while to figure it out, but I got them all now. I know who liked popcorn, I know who liked chips, and I knew who wanted to eat them cupcakes, and I know who was going to eat all three. I got one little greedy one come on there every day. If I don't watch him, he'll go off in my purse. I say, I can't with you, little boy. You better get out of my purse. What's wrong with you? he had been on there but like a week and a half. He done got too familiar with me already. He think I'm his mama. I done told him I ain't your mama. I'm too old to be your mama. Shoot, boy, you better go on somewhere. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? Thank you again, yo. I appreciate that. My children will too, and that helps Ms.V. Because, baby, they be draining my pocket. I be out there trying to make a little overtime to feed them. And the mamas have got used to it too. But they coming through. Watch Christmas time. Baby, they came through big time last year. They're going to come through again this year. I already know. Because they've been coming through already. A $5,000 Persian rug. Okay. Ms. Archer saying, thank you for the donation, yo. Them kids don't want Timu wigs either. Right? My kids got plenty of hair. They don't need no. That's something they not short of, okay? And they might be special needs, but it ain't about hair. None of them. Black, white, blue, or green. They got plenty of hair. And they beautiful little kids. I'm not kidding you not. Some of them you wouldn't even know they were special needs. You cannot look at them and tell. They look like regular kids. It's just they have another problem. The Ms.V is there to help them. Thank you again, yo. Hey, Misty. And she's speaking to everybody and sending love from Houston, Texas. Shout out to you, homie. All righty. Washington State is where the burning of the ballots took place. Oh, okay, the state over there, Seattle. Oh, okay, I got you. But why they did that, Miss Audrey? And do they know whose ballots were burned, whether they were for her or for him, or do they know the people so the people can come back in and vote again? There's some crazy stuff going down. Last time it was stuffing the ballot boxes and throwing them away and taking them away and all this stuff. Now they're just going to plain downright burn them. You think that ain't a sign of going backwards? That remind me of crosses being burned. That's some scary stuff there. I kid you not. Double zeros all off in here today. Blessings to you, baby. Hey, Ms.V. when we gonna get a little content from you? Sugar? I'm ready to see what you gotta say. I ain't rushing you, but come on. Hey, Steve. How you doing this morning, Mr. Campbell? I'm trying to go down. Okay, here we go. Yes, I could listen to Obama. He is very knowledgeable, very well educated, very knowledgeable, and very presidential in my opinion. And he tells it like it is. He makes good sense when he's telling it to me, Miss Jean, because he breaks it down to where a little kid can understand it. Like I just sit there and I listen to him, and he say, when they start booing about something, he'll say, don't boo, vote. That's when your voice is heard. Booing ain't doing nothing for you, okay? Let's go out and vote. And I can't express it enough. I'm telling you, this stuff is too critical for you to sit up there and talk about. I'm going to go tomorrow. Going tomorrow could make your life miserable for about 8 more years. You better think about it. That's it, and that's all. He tells it like it is, and that you can't fix everything in a year. You can't fix everything in 4 years. Luckily, he was able to get back in there, and I'm looking for my glasses so I can stop squinting. Hold on. I got them somewhere. I saw them. Now I see some more over there. Her keep some glasses now. Just to say I only got 50 pair. I need them with the way I be slinging them around and going on. I had a red pair on this morning. That's all right. They ain't got a match. Hold up. They working me too hard down there. Now I'm usually a very organized person, but I'm messing up now because I'm not keeping up with my stuff. But at least I got sense enough to keep backtracking in my mind and going out and finding it. I just had that red pair of glasses when I came in the door. But then I went to the bathroom, so I probably took them out and laid them on the counter. That's all right. I done made it this far. I'll make it the rest of the way. Oh, and by the way, to the people who want to make me a druggie out here and an alcoholic out here, we got drug tested yesterday. I'm still there. You see these badges? Dirty and rusty and everything else. But I'm still there, so you can debunk that lie and go on about your business with that one. You can't, why you just can't accept the fact that I had cataract surgery and now I got lens in my eyes? Why you can't do that? Why is it so hard? Well, you got real alcoholics, real drug addicts, but you want to make me one. Okay, well, I can't change your mind, but I'm just telling you, I'm still here, okay? You see what I'm saying? Baby Gator, come on over here and tell the folks. You still down there in Gator Country. I'm still down there. To Jesse, check out your boy today. You can't say he ain't matching again to Jesse. He even got his bib on today. I don't know what's up under it. He got a dinosaur. Green and blue today. Go on about your business, to Jesse. Don't get jealous. Stop that. You too old for that now. What's up, Gary? They forget he let people die and didn't care. Exactly. He said it was a hoax. It wasn't true. That's what was in that man's head. He even caught it while he was in office. Y'all forgot that too? But see, he got the best of care. That's why he's still here. Okay. It's my brother-in-law, not my husband, my sister's husband. I thought I said that. Did somebody else say it was or wasn't? Well, anyway, we still sending prayer hands up for your brother-in-law, Elaine. Very sorry to hear that. I hope he recovers soon and fully. Miss Audrey, there has been 3 separate fires, and for balance damage, they contacting them to redo. Good. At least they know who it is. What else they gonna come up with? Baby, this thing here just done got too crazy for me. When you can't even go to the polls and trust that your vote is going to count. Now that's when your vote ain't gonna count. You used to hear people say, I ain't voting, my vote ain't gonna count. I never figured out why you thought your vote wasn't gonna count. Because you didn't vote. That's why your vote didn't count. Okay? But in these days, your vote ain't gonna count because people up there doing crazy stuff. Mind your business. Ooh, now I guess I need to start checking out the people up there who going to vote. I don't know. Wear your mask, Ms.V. I got them. They in my thing. I got them. Sure do. I carry about 3 in the car, and I try to keep at least 2 in my book bag. Because that stuff is going around. And this time of year, we're not going to know what it is until we go get tested. You ain't gonna know whether it's the cold, the flu, the pneumonia, or the COVID. We got one more other airborne thing out there to have to deal with. And I already got my shot for this new strand that's out there, Miss Sharon. I appreciate it. Yes, Miss A, in Oregon, they burned the ballot boxes. Oh, so it's in Washington State and in Oregon. I don't know about these people. The word getting too crazy. You know it's got to be coming to an end soon. People doing too much. Outlandish stuff. And to think, how many of our forefathers got injured, hurt, or killed for us to go out there and have the freedom to vote? And it took women a long time. Sure did. And men had to come in the beginning voting Republican. I remember when my daddy switched over to Democrat. It was in my time. Yeah, so that ain't been that long ago. People just underestimate what people had to go through to get to where we are today. And you think it's just been a cakewalk. No, it wasn't a cakewalk for me. And if we go backwards, it ain't going to be a cakewalk for your children and your grandchildren either. Because they're going to work the rest of their life the way they got things set up now. Ain't going to be no retirement. Ain't going to be no Social Security. Get the wrong person in there. Done. I said enough. Okay. 00. Blessings. May God bless you and your family, Elaine. Yes, indeed. Thank you for that, 00. Okay. Detectives also said they are looking for cameras to capture who started the fire. I hope so. I hope they put them up under the jail and keep them for a long time. Because that's crime. That it really is. You're going to burn up things in order to get the one you want off in there. That ain't the way democracy and society was built. It wasn't built on that kind of foundation. It never do you see nowhere in the Constitution where it say if your person you voting for is not going to win or you see they're not going to win, go stuff the ballot boxes and take them outside. Then now go burn them. No, it does not say that. Y'all need to get a grip with that stuff there. Take them crazy people on. Maybe they don't need to go to jail. Maybe they need to go to a mental institution for life. I don't know. Do something with them. Take them off the street, baby. That's all I can say. T-Camp lied again. They had approved the comedian jokes on Sunday. Hulk Hogan and a few others also was very nasty and name-calling VP Harris. They were. He started that stuff calling her comrade. Why you got to do that? She never did that to him. But it's all right when he do stuff. But the minute, it ain't no different than social media. It's all right for somebody to come and attack me with their lies. But the minute I blast him and come back, I'm so wrong. I'm so mean. I'm so this. Glad I stopped cussing, because I'd have a word for you right there, okay? But I'm going to keep moving. All right, so you coming, Mavado. Okay. All right. Mrs. No Neo Foyo. Hi, beautiful lady. Hi, how you doing, baby? I got all that right, I think. When it's all crammed up there together, I got to stop and break it down. But welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Sugar. Jimmy Springsteen and John Legend was great last night, baby. John Legend was singing to Miss V last night. Play another part of it. You hit that other note. Is that a C? Hit it again for me then, baby. And then on top of that, I think the man has a beautiful voice. And he made a great speech after that, too. And thank you so much for sending that to me, Miss Audrey. I really appreciate that. And I'd appreciate it, too, if y'all hit that like button. I would, too. I really would. Watch, I tell you thank you. Red's your favorite color? I'm just like lost a lot of weight, had a knee problem this summer. The doctor told me to do water aerobics, so I stayed in the pool all summer long. But in the meantime, when I got out the pool, I guess I found myself sitting in here watching TV because I wasn't as mobile as I normally am and eating all the wrong stuff. And all of a sudden, one day, I just looked up and went to the doctor, and the doctor told me I was still wearing the same clothes because if you wear them stretchy clothes, they just gonna keep on stretching. That ain't a good thing. So I'm wearing my jeans now. They don't stretch. That waistline, especially when you buckle it down, it ain't going nowhere. So I thank you though. Got a lot of red is coming up to the holiday season, so I just decided I just started wearing it. It's one of the few things I got. That's the honest truth. Tell them mind their own business. Yes, it don't matter how you tell them. Look, you come out here with the mess, and it's a lie. I might let you make it once, but then I'm gonna come back with a piece of paper. I'm gonna come back with call a schoolhouse and ask them. Then we get drug tested yesterday. What is it to them anyway? Why is it their business? What are you deflecting off of? You must be on crack cocaine worrying about me being on alcohol. Mind your business and leave me alone. I'm 70 years old. I do what I want to. Even if I want to go down there pissy drunk. I got other checks coming in that pays my bills. Damn sure ain't YouTube. Now go on now. Leave folks alone. My friend, the mobile gamer. Are you a supporter of Kamala? I voted for Kamala. I don't have to hide in no closet. I did. Last week. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Bless the minds of the American people. Some of them have really been lost since the pandemic. Maybe they got shut up too long. You think that's what it is? And they didn't know how to maneuver around during the pandemic and still keep in contact and stuff. Because they really are weird coming out of this pandemic. They ain't even the same people that went in there and came out. It's like, what happened to y'all? I know finances got kind of bad for some people, because the prices of things just start going up. And you can't blame that on the people that were in office. You had less people out there driving because a lot of people were out of work at that time. So it costs more to get food and services to destinations. It didn't cost them no more maybe to grow them, because you needed soil and water and the seed to grow it, or the plant to grow it. But I do remember my brother was looking for, was it collard greens or mustard greens? And when I was down there taking care of my brother, he had me on, that's that 83-year-old baby. That's the one. He had me on the phone calling up Arkansas and all these places that he thought he could find it. None of the people had it. He was willing to go make me drive him up there to get it. And he was telling the people, I'll come get it. You ain't got to ship it. And I'm thinking, you ain't going to drive? I guess you volunteering me to drive you up there. Okay, but that's how he is, okay? He 83. What you going to tell him? Nothing. He the oldest. He always been like that. He just worse now. Just deal with it. You ain't going to be there for a long time. Just make the best of it and have a good time. That's what I do. When I get tired of him, I look for let me get my keys and get on up out of here. Because he ain't finna drive me stone crazy. You get up in the morning fixing him his breakfast and getting everything together because he's a diabetic. He got to take his medicine. He got to take his shot. And then he come talking about the food is cold. That's because you messed around in the bathroom too long. I told you I was finished cooking. I'm bringing your food sitting on the tray where you can watch the TV and eat. What you want me to do? Feed it to you too? That's old folks, okay? That's real old folks. I have not been seeing Baby Gator in so long. Baby Gator, yeah, he here. He was out here the other day. There he is. To just talked about his head, so he been wearing his little caps and stuff. And then she say he was getting fat. I don't know. She just so jealous of. Then somebody wanted to send him some shoes. I'm like, no, he got socks and he got blankets and stuff. That's what he good. Y'all ain't got to be spending no money on Baby Gator. Now, y'all know his daddy, his YouTube daddy legend. We ain't seen him. We ain't got no child support. But I ain't that kind of mother that's going to go over there and put crisis in his life. Because he going to come back over here with a quarter sooner or later. If y'all see him, tell him I've been telling him. Maybe he going to come through at the holidays. I don't know. But he ain't a good daddy. I ain't pick a good daddy for him. We adopted this baby, and I thought we had a bond that we was going to take care of the child together. If he waiting on him, he backing up. Tell him I said so. I don't care. Mrs. says, facts. 00 is agreeing with me. Y'all remember what that song, Have You Seen Her? Have you seen her? I remember that song. Changed it to him. Where Rudy staying at now? 7 days is up. Money, money, money. I had forgot all about Rudy had 7 days to give it up. Everything. The judge told him he didn't care what he owned. He didn't care if he had put it in his son's name. Give it up. Anything connected with him, give it up. Now that was Trump's lawyer. Still want to vote for him, right? Okay. Okay. Hey, Miss Linda, how you doing, sugar? Everyone, please hit that like button. They doing a little better. I think I need 7 of them to walk out there and go boop, boop, just like that. And then we'll be up to snuff. Okay? You love my style, let's grow. I'm just me being me. But I told you on the first video when I ever came out here, when I introduced myself to YouTube, I told you that one thing, I'm not your typical grandma, and I'm different. Now you see, people come out here talking about, you don't act like my grandma. I don't want to act like your grandma. I don't know your grandma. Your grandma act like she act. I act like I act. If my children ain't got no problem with it, the people around me in the real world ain't got no problem with it, how some virtual people gonna have a problem with it? That's y'all problem. That ain't my problem. You think I'm gonna stop being me and stop doing me for you? I ain't. Thought you knew. I'm gonna be me, okay? Accepted or rejected, you got a choice. We have choices in life. Moving on. Thank you, Let's Grow. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Bama, not a cakewalk at all. Sorry, I don't care how much money I make. I am straight Democrat. Okay? I'm a little different right now, Bama. I used to just pull the Democratic ticket. But I'm looking more so at the person now. Not so much if they Republican or Democrat. Because there's some Democrats in there now. I'd be like, I don't know. His policies look like they a little bit better. His track record is a little bit better than yours. But that's just me. I can't tell y'all how to vote. All I can do is say, vote. That way you got a voice to come out here and say something. All right. Hey, Kevin, good morning. How you doing? Oh, yeah, and Bama is a content creator, and Yo-Yo is a content creator. Who else I saw in here this morning? Brittany Allen is a content creator. I might be missing somebody, but I don't know. I'm calling the ones I can remember. Oh, Mrs., thank you for subscribing, baby. Thank you so much. It was a lady walked up to me this morning at work, and she said, roll your window down. And I rolled the window down. She said, you didn't tell me you were a YouTube content creator. I say, I don't go around at schoolhouse advertising that I'm a YouTube content creator. And she said, I looked at your channel yesterday. I said, well, how did you know about it? She said, other people who subscribed to you at the school told me that you were a content creator. I said, well, did you subscribe? She said, yeah, I'm subscribing today. I checked you out yesterday. I said, well, did you like it? She said, you real? You act the same out there as you act here? I said, thank you, baby. Thank you, sugar. Yes, indeed. Okay. Diddy got more victims coming out. One was 9 years old. And I think that's a dirty, low down shame. But I got something else I want to add to that, Miss Audrey. Them parents need to get locked up too. Ain't no way I got a 9 year old and I'm going to let my 9 year old go into Hollywood with just anybody. I'm not in there with them. Why I can't sit in the studio? All I'm going to do is sit there and listen. He can't make no decisions without me. I want to know what you telling my child. Maybe he can't hit that note you trying to let him hit. He can't sign no contract without me. Ain't no way. I blame him. You let him off in there with him. How you gonna let Usher go stay with Diddy for a whole year at a flavor camp? What is a flavor camp? I got to know before I send my child off there. That's why what happened to him happened to him. You as the parents, y'all are so wrong too. Y'all sold them children for money, and that's my opinion. I said it, and I'm sticking with it. Now, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. He said I wear the color red. Woo, but it's getting hot off in here. Hold on, I got to go turn the AC up a minute. Woo, baby, baby, baby. I had it down too low. I mean, too high. Come on, Frank, now. Stop it, stop it. There we go. I need to go down. Okay. Put it on 72 till I leave here so it cool things up. It was actually 76 degrees in here. And with this little sweater on I had this morning, it's a little warm off in here. But then I have Miss Diane cranking that air conditioner up on the bus to keep the stuff down. The infections and stuff and the sneezing and the snotting and all that going on. So I need a little sweater, but I got my blanket too. I got my own blanket on the bus. That thing, that bus is almost 30 years old, but ain't a doggone thing wrong with the air condition, baby. And it kicks off every morning. I said, well, Bessie gonna run again today. If the Dodgers baseball win tonight, they will be the champs against the Yankees. Now, I'm not into baseball, but Miss Margaret, oh baby, she don't miss a game. She'll go up there. She a big time Astros fan. So she spends a lot of time up there at the Astros stadium and stuff. And she know all the players and all that. I'm just not into baseball. And I brought my friend out here who we dated back when we were in college. Mr. Ricks, been on my channel before, and he was a professional baseball player for the Yankees back in the day. I ain't like it then. I don't care for it now. Just don't like it. I have been to the stadium with my husband up in Baltimore. We went to a game, and I'm like, the best thing about this game is this fast food and me out here just with the camaraderie of the people, because I don't know what they did. And seeing the stadium for the first time coming up in here. That's it. That's all. You voted yesterday. I'm right there in Bama. Thank you, sugar. Your vote counts. I felt like that year off we had during the pandemic gave me time to get to know myself. You could reconnect because that's all you could do. I wasn't doing nothing. Some days I did not even get out of my pajamas until it was time to take a shower and put on a different pair. Because when I went out, I did everything. If I needed gas, if I needed food, whatever I needed to do, church wasn't even going on. We had to just listen to him in the pulpit, and they had people singing outside, and then later on, we could drive up in our cars. But it was a long time before we got back in the church. Then we did get back in the church, you had to go over to that wall and you had to have your temperature tested, and you had to have mask on for a very, very long time. And he cautions us all the time that he might have to start it back up again this winter. And I'm good with that. We were separated. If nobody sit up underneath each other, even in the choir, you really had to be able to sing up there because nobody could cover for you. Okay, better and my family and get close to God. Thank you, Jesus. That's that. You see, you made the best of that bad situation. That's Kevin, ain't it? No, that's 00. And that's a good thing. When you're in a bad situation, find some good in it. There's always going to be something positive you can do. You can sit up there and you can think about all the negativity in the world. It ain't gonna work but for a little while, and then sooner or later you're gonna get exposed and everybody gonna find out who you are, what you've been doing behind closed doors, and all these people who are following you, they're gonna fall off. Just like Diddy. Who coming to his aid now? Everybody distancing themselves from him. But I did see a little thing where Ursha decided he wanted to come out and talk now. But Ursha, I got some questions for you too. You only have to say more than what you've been saying because I want to know from you. Did you bring Justin Bieber, an innocent little Canadian child who wanted to just sing? That's all. And I need to talk to his mama too. Why you turn your child loose with people you didn't know him, and you want your little son to be able to maneuver his way through a grown man's profession? Wasn't that many children out there when he came out here, and you don't know nothing about him just because he got money? Now you know, don't you? Okay, Movado. Everyone have a fantastic rest of the day. See y'all around. Okay, my Vado, thank you so much for coming in. Linda is laughing about something. God bless America. Prayers up 100. All right, 00. Baby Gator looks cute. Yes, he does. I don't care whether Tajista gets jealous of my child or not. He still represents special needs kids. Dickinson Gators. And yes, he does. Okay? And leave him alone. Princess. Um, the Charlites, have you seen her? Yes, Kevin. Now that was music back in the day when they artists came out and they were all dressed alike and all the little dance steps they had gone in somebody's studio or in the garage and put it together. That was real music back then. I don't know nothing about these people with these computers and all these beats and stuff these days. Can you really sing? Okay, because the computer might be singing for you. I don't know. They got out there without microphones in fields and stuff and in small towns on the Chitlin Circuit, and they just sung, okay? That's what it was all about. Always entertaining, Ms.V. Have a great day. You too, Miss Sharon. Y'all come back tonight. I'll probably get back out here tonight if they don't hold us hostage at the schoolhouse again. Melania said her husband is not like Hitler. Well, first of all, I got something to say to her. Why you ain't been out there campaigning for your husband like all the other wives was? Wasn't Biden's wife campaigning with him when he was running for president? Did Michelle come out there and campaign for her husband? We ain't seen you. Where you at? Huh? I'm just asking. The election is next week, ain't it? What speech you have made? Okay. Done. Rosalind, hey, thank you for them hearts, sugar, and they the right color too. Welcome, welcome. News break. Stated 3.5 million Palm Beach condo in Florida gone. The judge handed it over to Giuliani. They done took that man's house. Trump, you gonna let him come live with you? He was out here. See, that's what y'all get. Y'all be out here hustling for these people. Oh, let me have her. I'll take her down for you. Typical example. Mind your own business. Are they up there betting for you? Then why you over there betting for them? That's what you get, Rudy. You too old. You should have known better. Oops, there it is. Uh-huh. Thank you, Miss Audrey. Kevin said greatly, and you. Rosalind speaking to everybody. There, Marina. Hey, Rena Love. How you doing, sugar? T, when you were in New York Sunday, did you check on your friend Rudy? Probably not. Probably didn't even call him. He done with him now. That's a narcissist. He ain't got, look, he controlled him. Rudy got out there and did everything against the law, and he knew better. Wasn't he an attorney? Wasn't he supposed to be a seasoned attorney? And why you can't look up to the man and say, no, man, that's against the law. I ain't going to be able to do that. And then let him go get somebody else. You had it going on if they just took a $3.5 million condo from you. I ain't never heard of a $3.5 million condo. House, yeah. Condo, no. Rosa say it's so wrong. I agree. They had something to do. They did. EA in here laughing. I'm gonna need you to hit that like button and that subscribe button. And you know, I got a little thing from Zay the other night. He made a membership so doggone cheap, everybody over there can become a member. He did like a 40 some cents, 48 cents, 7 cents, 9 cents, or something like that membership. And I thought about it. You know what? He's still making money, and everybody is able to become a member. Watch me copy. I got you, Zay. I'm copying. Sure is. I'm gonna make me a 39.999. Hey, Jason, how are you? Okay, did I miss Jason up here? I think I did, because I ain't seen him. But thank you, Miss Audrey, for letting me know Jason is up. Is that my Jason? No, I was thinking that was my Jason from the church, the organ player. What's poppin', ladies? Feeling all right today? We good. We are very good. What time is it? Ms.V got to go back with her children. Oh, but I got plenty of time. It's just 11:42. I don't have to be back until 1:35. Overall, the whole world needs improvement. For real, for real. And I couldn't agree with you more, Jason. That's absolutely right. The entire world. Ms.V, you are something else. That's what I like about you, John Legend. Yes, indeed. I love myself some John Legend. See, I don't go out there listening to nothing about John but his music. Okay? It's the same way with R. Kelly. When I was listening to his music, I ain't like all of it because sometimes R. Kelly got a little too deep for me. When he got into the sexual songs and all that, and I don't know about all that, R. But the voice, they silenced a good voice. They did. They should have locked him up and let him keep putting some music out there. Okay. Or you can't put this kind of music out there no more. Okay, well let him sing gospel then. Okay. And don't just silence his voice forever. That was a gift of his. He had other problems, but his voice didn't have no problem. Okay, let the man use his voice behind that. Make some prison songs to make the people feel better up in there. Do something. I don't know. Usher was a victim as well. Yes, he was. He was. But my thing is right there, Rosalind, if you were a victim, why would you want somebody else to become a victim? If it was done to me, why would I want it done to you? See, that's not straight thinking in my head, okay? I can't think like that. But you're correct. Jason say, ain't playing. All right. Wait. More money in different regions. More money in different regions. Explain that to me, Jason, because I can't follow that. I'm trying, but I ain't decipher what you're saying. Okay. But anyway, we are coming up on our hour. And I can't emphasize enough to you today that if you have not voted, if you have not made up your mind by now, then go back and watch some of them replays from the beginning, the first and only debate. Start questioning yourself. Start questioning yourself about him and about her. Why didn't he debate her again? She wanted another debate. He said no. Why hasn't he put out here his cognitive records? His mind. Is it okay to be in the White House? She put hers out here. He didn't. Where's your financial statements? Okay. She put hers out. He didn't. Why is it that she follows the law or she has to, but you don't? Things ain't running on equal turf here for me. Not at all. Why could all these people leave here? Because you didn't choose to do nothing. But then you want to go and attack her for a wall that you started that you didn't finish. I can't make this stuff make sense. I can only bring it to you and then y'all got to decipher from that. But she didn't start no wall. And he acting like she was president. No, she was vice president. Biden was president. Stop acting like she was supposed to have finished the wall or guarded the wall. No, she was the czar for the wall. There's a difference. But you came out here and told American people that you was going to build that wall because you was a builder and that Mexico was going to help you finance it. Where that money, Trump? Where is it? Okay. You and Giuliani, y'all was together on that wall and getting that money. And they gave it to you. But you still didn't finish it. Now you worry about open borders. And you want to come in here and tell the people, just like Obama said, that all these people coming here to America, they doing so much. Because that's what you standing on. But that ain't true. We're not reading that in the paper. We're not hearing that on the news. Why has it got to be immigrants? You live with an immigrant, don't you? She wasn't born and raised here in America, was she? That's the question y'all need to be asking yourself. Why he so tough on some people? Huh? And why that woman ain't out there campaigning for you? We ain't seen her one time. I haven't. Have y'all? I'm just putting some things on your mind that you need to stop and look at, okay? Were we better off before he came in office? Yeah. And then he want to go take credit for it and said everything was fine. Yeah, everything was fine until you sit up there and you let that sea come up in here and you didn't try to stop it at them borders before it came across the border and hit us, did you? That's how much you care for us. Well, all I can do for you at this point, if you get in there, pray for you. That's it. That you make the right moves and have a great understanding and get off of some of that narcissistic behavior of me, myself, and I. Because it ain't just you, yourself, and I. You got a whole world you got to deal with out here. And you got a whole country that's, if they voted for you, they looking for you to do something for them this time. They didn't learn the last time that you didn't do nothing. You only help them little entrepreneurs and give them a little change. But did you help anybody working? The economy was fine when you got it. You failed and you fired. All right? Because I fired you last week when I didn't vote for you. And I ain't got no problem telling you. All right. I'm coming up on my hour. I usually don't like to stay in here more than an hour because y'all have to catch the replays, and I do have ads, and then I do appreciate y'all watching those ads. Ms.V, did I miss what you had to eat? I did not eat today yet. Last night I did breakfast again, and I'm not hungry yet, but I will be before I go back. So I'm going to grab a salad and sit down and eat it when I get back on the clock at work. And that's what I have to eat today. So far, I've just had water and tea and active immunity elderberry gummy. That's all I had today. But I'm going to get a salad on my way back, Miss Audrey. Everyone have your snacks and beverage. See you back this evening chatting with Ms. V. Thank you, Miss Audrey, for coming in. Thank all of y'all for coming in. Please hit that. Woo, baby, look at them. They don't hit. I like I always say, I don't care how many in my chat. Long as them numbers look the same, I'm good, baby. If it's only 2, then I need to have 2 likes. If it's 38, then I need to have 38 likes. If it's 200, I need to have 200 likes. That's the way I look at that, okay? Hit that notification bell. Make sure it changes colors so you'll know when I'm coming out here to chat with you. Woo, come on now. Tell somebody, sister. Yes, ma'am. Tell it like it is what I got to lose. Take care, Audrey, Jackie, and Ms.V. Thank you, Jason, for coming in. Y'all come on back tonight and let's chit chat about something else. See y'all later. Have the rest of Explore with the Edwards is in the building. Content creator. Glad I looked down. All right, Aaron Jones. Good morning, my Texas friend. Good morning, Aaron. Catch the replay from Ms. V is on the run. Got to go. Our hour is up. Thank you so much. See you later, Kevin. Y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all's day, and I will see y'all later on this evening with another great topic.